A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket carrying the company's Dragon spacecraft is launched on NASA's SpaceX Crew-9 mission to the International Space Station with NASA astronaut Nick Hague and Roscosmos cosmonaut Aleksandr Gorbunov on board, Saturday, September 28, 2024, from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. NASA's SpaceX Crew-9 mission is the 9th crew rotation mission of the SpaceX Dragon spacecraft and Falcon 9 rocket to the International Space Station as part of the agency's Commercial Crew program. Hague and Gorbunov launched at 1:17 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time from Space Launch Complex 40 at the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station to begin a 6-month mission aboard the orbital outpost. NASA/Keegan Barber. The two crew members of NASA's SpaceX Crew-9 mission launched at 1:17 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time Saturday for a science expedition aboard the International Space Station. This is the first human space flight mission launched from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida, and the agency's 9th commercial crew rotation mission to the space station. A SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket propelled the Dragon spacecraft into orbit carrying NASA astronaut Nick Hague and Roscosmos cosmonaut Aleksandr Gorbunov. The spacecraft will dock autonomously to the forward-facing port of the station's Harmony module at approximately 5:30 p.m. Sunday, September 29th, where Hague and Gorbunov will join Expedition 72 for a 5-month stay aboard the orbiting laboratory. This mission required a lot of operational and planning flexibility. I congratulate the entire team on a successful launch today, and Godspeed to Nick and Aleksandr as they make their way to the space station, said NASA Administrator Bill Nelson. Our NASA wizards and our commercial and international partners have shown once again the success that comes from working together and adapting to changing circumstances without sacrificing the safe and professional operations of the International Space Station.
During Dragon's flight, SpaceX will monitor a series of automatic spacecraft maneuvers from its Mission Control Center in Hawthorne, California. NASA will monitor space station operations throughout the flight from the Mission Control Center at the agency's Johnson Space Center in Houston. NASA will provide live coverage of rendezvous, docking, and hatch opening beginning at 3:30 p.m. September 29th on NASA Plus and the agency's website. NASA also will broadcast the crew welcome ceremony once Hague and Gorbunov are aboard the orbital outpost. Learn how to stream NASA content through a variety of platforms, including social media. The duo will join the space station's Expedition 72 crew of NASA astronauts Michael Barrett, Matthew Dominic, Jeanette Epps, Don Pettit, Butch Wilmore,